It was a great outing for the Nigerian League champions, Remo Stars, at the continent. Yes, African Champions League was played across various venues in the continent, and Nigerian League champions, the champions of the last season in Nigerian League, have an emphatic win. It was a superlative performance for the Remo Stars in Abeokuta. Yes, this time around they didn't play at Ikene Remo. Their game was played in Abeokuta Moshood Abiola Stadium, where they trumped the visiting team from Comoros by 4-0. It was indeed an emphatic win. It was what is supposed to be when you are playing at home and away, and when the visitors come, you don't need to show mercy. And Remo Stars did not show mercy. It was really an emphatic win, 4-0. Each 2 goals in each half by the league champion. This is really what we want to see, how our team will represent us well at the continent. And Remo just started with the right footing by winning an emphatic win of 4-0 against the visiting team from Comoros. On the other side, the day before Remo had their encounter, the Nigerian side, Rivers United, traveled to Congo, where they forced the team in Congo to a goalless draw. It ended 0-0, and that shows that there's more to play for in the second leg coming up in Port Harcourt in Nigeria. Yeah, on the other side of the continent, there is a CAF Confederation Cup. 2 teams represented Nigeria on this in this competition. That is Abia Warriors and Kwara United. The 2 games, no win was recorded by any Nigerian team. In Nigeria, Abia Warriors play against the team from Mali, and those the Abia Warriors were forced to a 1-1 draw. They shared the spoil. The point was splitted 1-1 apiece, and that is how the game ended here in Uyo. Yeah, Abia Warriors played in Uyo. They couldn't secure a win. At a point, they were leading 1-0 when we thought the game would end that way, but the visitors pulled back a goal and level up, and they share the point. Now Abia Warriors have to travel to Mali to ensure they get a positive result if they want to progress in this competition. It is a very sad one also in Ghana. Kwara United put up a Heyman job, a great performance in Ghana against the Asian Ashanti Kotoko. The Ashanti Kotoko, I think they brought in experience to defeat our own Kwara United by 4-3. That was how it ended in Ghana. Nigerian side, Kwara United lost in Ghana in that encounter in the CAF Confederation Cup, and we'll be looking at the second leg of this competition to see how the teams from Nigeria progress to the next round. We've not been doing very well on the continent of late. The last time Nigerian side win any major win a trophy in the continent was when Yimba won the African Champions League back-to-back, and it's been a long time, almost 2 decades now. Yeah, that is in 2003 and 2004. About 20 years, over 20 years now, and we want to see something close to that. If we cannot get it, let us get very close. And with the start of Remo, we think, and we're also hoping and believing that Remo Stars can give us something on the continent. I think when they will be visiting, when we will be traveling to Comoros, they should also come up with a superior game plan to ensure that the 4-0 they secure at home. They didn't waste it by ensuring that they qualify to the next round. Also, Rivers United need to also really do their homework well. They were in Congo and they they forced a draw, a goalless draw. They didn't score, and they were not they didn't score, and they didn't allow the homers to score. And the Congolese are coming to Nigeria in Port Harcourt, if I get it right, to meet with Rivers United. That is the original home of Rivers United. But for the Champions League, I'm not aware. I don't I've not really found out to see if the stadium was approved. But then, yeah, they will be coming to Nigeria to face Rivers United in the Champions League second leg. The first leg ended a goalless draw, and the Nigerian side will be hoping to progress to the next round of the money spending Champions League. And I know Coach George Finidi know what to do if really he wants to progress with the boys. Remo 2 is not yet over. Yeah, 4-0 is a very good result, a very emphatic win, but you need to put up another 9. You still have 90 minutes more to play to ensure that you progress to the other round. Like coach of Kwara United did boasted after the game, he said the Ghanaians were lucky. Yeah, that is what he said, but they will meet in Nigeria. I believe he have a superior game plan to face the Ghanaians when they visit Nigeria. Ashanti Kotoko is not a small team, it's a very old team. I used to hear this name right from childhood, over 40 years ago. I remember in the 80s, we have the Ghanaians among us. It's one of the club you hear. It was later I started hearing something like the Accra Out of Org. But Ashanti Kotoko is a traditional team. Ashanti Kotoko, a traditional team from Ghana, and the Kwara United were able to, they lost narrowly by 4-3, and the second leg will be played in Nigeria. Hoping for Kwara United will be hoping to progress to the next round, but doing so mean they have to beat Ashanti Kotoko to have a very superior result ahead of Ashanti Kotoko. Abia Warriors need to go to Mali and also win if they want to progress in this competition. I think we want to stop here before we go into Npfl special for this week. 5 matches were played and Yimba is still topping. And when we come back, this is what we'll bring for you. Thank you.
Waiting for who takes this one. Will it be from the left boots of Chigozie Chileku or from the right boots of Abubakar? Well, Chileku gets the return pass. A chance now for Remo starts to come back. Comes in and it's in.
Welcome back to the second segment of this show where we'll bring you update on Npfl. Yeah, this very week, match day 5. Some games definitely have been rescheduled due to engagement of some club on the continent. 4 Nigerian teams in the continent playing in the continental game. 2 playing African Champions League, where 2 are playing CAF Confederation Cup. Remo Stars and Rivers United are representing Nigeria, yeah, in the African Champions League, while the Abia Warriors and Kwara United are participating in the CAF Confederation Cup, and this is the reason why some games are not played. But in the result we have here, in Bayelsa, Yenegua, the Nigerian Nasarawa United traveled to Yenegua, where they picked the maximum 3 points, defeating the Bayelsa United by 2-1. In Niger Tornadoes defeated visiting Ikorodu, the Oga Boys, by 4-2. That was an emphatic. That is a 6-goal thriller in the game. This is what we want to see when we go to stadium, to see more goals are pumping. Yeah, while in Aba, Eyimba of Aba, they narrowly defeated visiting Bender Insurance by 3-2. Yeah, Eyimba is conceding for the first time in the season, and this time they conceded 2 goals. Yeah, it ended 3-2 in favor of Eyimba in Aba against visiting Bender Insurance. 3AC also have their first win of the season by defeating Kun Khalifa. Kun Khalifa lost to Shooting Stars in Ibadan by 2-1, while Elkelemi Warriors defeated visiting Warri Wolves. We saw in the news where people said Warri Wolves had to travel 3 days from Warri to Maiduguri in the northeast Nigeria to go on that game, and they couldn't get anything from the game. Elkenemi Warriors defeated them by 1 goal, by lone goal, and that is just the result we have from the Npfl. It's also good to inform you that the Nigerian Super Falcon, the under-20, the Nigerian female under-20, went to Rwanda for the second round of the World Cup qualifiers and defeated the female Rwandan team by a lone goal. And the second leg will be returning in Nigeria. We played in Ibadan, in Ibadan, the second leg for the qualification of the under-20 World Cup. Twice Nigeria won silver, came second in the final. Twice we are losing in the final in that category, and that is the game that made the likes of Aziza Toshola popular, and Okpara Noze, that's the FIFA under-20 women tournament. This is about the size of the show tonight, and we want to call it a day and say goodbye till we meet again next time. Thank you very much. Do, 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 do.